We came out today to film. So we picked up this device. The initial thought was, I need to get this device. I mean, it was like,
I remember.
Yeah, like, okay, so then I started doing the research. How, you know, with this EEG, right? How can we record our brain's natural electrical processes? And I'll show you here on this device, around the front and then on the sides as well, and it records your brain waves.
Wow, nice.
Okay, that's why it was built, to help you learn how to meditate better and so forth. But they've also used this product like cognitive stuff, productivity, and some other things too. Such a large myriad of things I can't go into right now. But the reason we picked it up is because when we go out and do our research in the field, we have cameras. Not only that, but started implementing more tech.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
And so this is the next iteration of that, which this here is the Muse, Muse 2. We also have a Muse S2 as well. So when we're out in the field, we can both use one. And this is what we're hoping to gain. We're hoping to understand what happens to us. And I'll tell you a short story, and you're gonna chime in on this, I know you will. A thing that happened to us when we were at Takalok Lake at Mount Adams, okay? So one night, we decided, actually Andrew decided, said, hey, let's go walk around the lake in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Now I remember, yes.
Yeah, so we started doing that, you know, walking on the trail, and it was creepy, okay? It was just creepy. You felt like there was eyes on us. But at a certain point, it was like we hit a wall. And it was like, we can't go any further. And we really didn't talk to each other about it at first, but we were going super slow.
Right.
And it was like we were trudging through mud or, you know,
like
waist deep snow.
I feel like one of us was waiting for the other to say, like, maybe this isn't a good idea or something. Yeah.
Exactly. So there was obviously something going on that we weren't able to pick up, but, you know, using this type of device, we would be able to record what was happening in our minds at that moment.
Right.
And I think that kind of information is very valuable.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Right.
And so us being in a situation like that, we would be able to see that fear level or the awareness going way up, right?
Right.
If our brains are reacting differently than they should. Another situation that we've been in many times is we've been out in the field recording the night sky, and then we'll see a light or whatever it is, object in the sky, and we actually take action and try to talk to that object in the sky.
That's right.
Right? And the object has responded. It's not only responded to me, but I found out a while back that one has also responded to Ander, and I think a device like this would be invaluable.
Absolutely.
For when that's happening, when that's actually going on, and to record our brain activity.
Right, at that moment.
At that moment when it's happening. Because obviously there's some sort of communication going on there.
Right.
That's why we are taking on this device. But I'm going to show you what this looks like. It's goofy. So this is what we're looking at here on my phone as it's recording.
So it's like we see the different waves, and it shows you their level by dB as far as the frequency. So
exactly. And you got your delta, your theta, your alpha, your beta, and your gamma, right? And I'm trying to hold it steady, not move a whole lot, and it's hard because it's cold right now.
Oh, I see. So right now, as you're thinking, it's picking it up. I mean, that's what we're seeing is Lee's brain activity right now. Right now, it's flatlining. There you go. Now he's either concentrating or meditating.
But anyway, so that's the gist of this device. Like I've noticed where if I'm sitting in a chair in a position still, it records a lot better than if I'm moving my head around, of course, because it's got full contact and I'm not doing this or that, moving around or shaking or any of that. So it's good if you're just sitting still.
Gotcha.
You know, it's interesting too if you use this device and do what they call a CE5.
Oh yeah.
And to see what you might get doing that as well.
Lee, let the people at home know what a CE5 is, in case they don't know.
It's like basically human initiated contact, right? So people do that to try to communicate or get craft to come around. People do that. We did that. We tried that once, I think.
Oh, multiple times.
And you know, with as much as success as any other time that we've been out doing our thing. So yeah, it's up for debate, obviously, whether or not this thing's
a real thing
gonna show, you know, what we hope it shows. But there it is. That's the Muse 2, and the app, by the way, that I'm using is called Mind Monitor. There is a subscription fee for that, but it's not bad.
So basically, with that app, you're able to like save. Like with that subscription, you're able to save like your any session you do, or what?
Yeah, it'll save any session, not only the session, Andrew, but then you're able to review it, and other people can review it too.
Oh,
you can upload it,
and
that sort of thing. So you can get feedback from people on what you're viewing, and part of it's so important. Especially if you're getting some crazy readings.
And you're like, what is this?
Yeah, what is going on? And the only way to know that is to look at other people's, and there's a whole like website that's
oh my God, I can only imagine
basically that people, you know, when they're meditating, try to get to a certain
level or area.
Exactly. So for us to use that this device, and you know, other people that use the device to get input from them is going to be very valuable.
Oh, extremely, right. Yeah, that would be, yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Years ago, we had the idea of doing something like this, but you know, there wasn't anything for it. But I specifically remember, like you were saying, how crazy would it be if we could record like
our brainwaves,
or what's going on magnetically. But that one in particular, the brain one's crazy. I can't believe we're here.
Yeah.
That's nuts, man. It's like we're in the future.
Yes, we are.
That's nuts.
And there's more to come. We'll talk about some other things that I've got sitting on the shelf right now.
Nice.
Here in a little bit.
Right on. Sounds great, man.
Yep.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yep. This is Andrew and Lee, and we're out.
See ya.